Hello and welcome back. Today we are continuing with the Dalek build from Hachette Partworks. This is part 20. You can see the magazine comes with the standard cover we now expect. It looks like we will be looking at the escape from the original Dalek serial and our standard step-by-step instructions. So this week has contents on the inner page. Ventures in Time and Space looks at episode 7 of the Dalek serial, The Escape. Behind the Scenes looks at building the Daleks. And then we have our assembly. So let's look at assembling. First up, bring in our pieces. So we have our neck piece. We have our pipes. We have our FP screws. Then we have our AP screws. FP and AP. And then the rest of our piping. Might need this, so let's bring that in and put that over there. Let's just put our wall there. And then let's start taking a look. So interesting, they seem to have moved to digital renders now, but they are still clear instructions, which is always nice and handy. I think this, oh, I know what it is. Yep. So we take pipe A and insert pipe C. So be mindful that the two pipes A, C and D are actually shaped in the opposite direction from each other, so you do need to make sure you are fitting the right ones accordingly. As far as I can tell, the containers, as they are called, are the same regardless. Yes, they are the same. No, they're not. No, they're not. They are opposite again, and they are marked as C and D. So you want the container labelled C inside, and you want to take the pipe C, and this then fits onto the peg there, and we take our AP screws and I need my screwdriver. Okay, so part that lines up, that screws in. There we go. And then we are doing the same for the other one. Those two done, and then okay, so take the assembly from issue 18, so we need our Dalek chair, and hold it on its side so you can access the underside. Oh, okay, I see. Then this will come in. Right, okay, I see. So that lines up underneath and essentially rests over like so. We then need to take the FP screws, which are the flathead ones. Find my screwdriver. Bring this in. This in like so. So there we have that one, and then we have this one. So, did anyone see the season final last week? I think you have to have been living under a rock by now not to have known the big spoilers from the episode. Personally, I'm in the camp that I enjoyed the episode. I got to see it at the cinema, and there was a real atmosphere to it, especially during a couple of those big reveals at the end. I thought it was fun. It's a shame that there are obviously issues with getting further partnership with Disney, which have cut certain things short. but I don't think it's bad as a lot of people have made it out to be. I think it was quite a fun episode. I think that's the key thing with this franchise, is you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. You know, it's a lot of stuff isn't going to make sense. At the end of the day, it's primarily a kid's show. There we go. Those connected. Let's put this back into place. Don't know why that came out. Might end up putting a tab of glue on that to hold it in place, but we'll see. Then we need to fit C and D to the inner walls. Okay, so C is the one which fits at the back, and this fits in with a bit of an awkward fit. Oh, looking at the... I'm going to do this bit off camera. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so both of those sort of just slide into the bigger holes here and then just kind of rest against the walls. We will be screwing them into place, but you just need a clear working space to get them lined up properly. I'm not quite sure why they went in after the chair and things. It certainly seems like it would have been easier to have had these on and then the chair, but I don't know. But anyway, we now need to just screw these into place. Find our screwdriver, our AP screws. One and two. Yeah, that's in. Okay. And the same the other side. There you go. It's worth noting the screws go in at an angle. Supposedly. Why isn't this one lining up? That's not like that screw up at all. Let's try it. Try it again. So this one's fitted without issue. This one is not. Let's see. So it should just rest over. Take our screwdriver. And then, I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but the screws face outwards. Almost. Come on. There it is. That's it. Supposedly. This one's just not having in. Yeah, that one's in. There we go. And then last one. There it is, and find our hole, line it up, and screw it in. And we screw it in. There we go, that's all of those screwed in, nice and secure. And there is one of the back walls assembled, and that brings an end to issue 21. Looking ahead, issue 20. Looking ahead to 21, we will be taking another look at Davros and the Daleks, and we will also be looking at the Curse of the Daleks. I'm not quite sure what that one is. I wonder if that's a Mission to the Unknown. Dalek Master Plan. But it looks like we get some more pipes and base cover. But there we have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay safe and be kind to everyone.